This monastery is more dangerous than I expected. It's likely that our foes, if you ask me, there's...
Huh?
Professor!
Hey you, listen up. You're wondering where Mr. Backup is, aren't you? But he'll be back, right?
That young lady, Monica. We're not acquainted. Despite my current circumstances, there isn't much of my house left to speak.
Hey, come join me over here. Folks up above, cause it's not too common to get a...
Need something? See you again soon.
Oh, come on. When the nobles came for me, my parents, my hot people with crests do whatever they want.
Hey, pal. This month is the big... I hear I'm free to join. This is big, pal.
Huh, the Battle of the East. All this really has me feeling nostalgic. The Blue Lions. Lady Rhea still watches the battle. Oh, you found it.
By the by, do I have to Gotcha. Well...
Professor, do you have a second? She was in prison for a long while, but she seems to have... You see what I mean? And... Never seen that... Never seen...
Oh, having a fishing tournament before, but the fish are... Have you had any, Professor?
Hello.
What the...
Hi, Professor. Gronder is in the that's right next to my Oh. Oh, no. What if my parents... Really? Oh, Professor, can I join your class? Yes! Thank you so... I don't know why, but I'm just so...
Why would we go all the way to It may be a trick. I guess there's nothing to be... Why would it... I guess there's... What? What?
Let's see. Fodlan is big.
It's not as big as Elmira. It travel.
Professor, given the events of the last month, I'm afraid I believe it best.
Let's see. You know, why don't you give it a... Huh? I'm really frightened. You know, why don't you... Hey.
Sometimes it's nice to dance. I'd love to spend someone.
Holding such a... Although... No. No.
Welcome to the You look confused. Just show any fish you catched. I have a favor to ask.
Are you taking... If you catch a fish...
Oh, let's see who can.
Yes. Will you be taking part? I cannot recall. So, if you... Yes. Professor. Oh, you caught... Yes! I am so pleased.
Thanks. The fishing tournament. I heard you did some fish.
I think that's the end.
Fishing was a nice change.
Professor, all that's left...
Hey.
The fishing tournament? I wasn't expecting...
Yeah, that's...
The fishing That is...
Yes. This created more fun than I have... This is...
I'm going to catch me. But they haven't been biting.
I guess that's it.
Do you have time for a request?
Pardon me.
Greetings, Professor. Young Monica disappeared last, but it turns out she was. They say her personality has.
Hey, Professor. I'd love to catch up. Hey, how about a favor? Hello.
Pardon me.
Professor, when you feel that first refresh Gronder feel, Fodlan's biggest, you will have to cross one.
Hey! The Death Knight's true. He taught me sword. He said I had He was a little scary, of course.
After all, the ladies love nothing more than a winner. And around here, everyone has their own... Oh! What's up, Professor? Hey.
I need a favor.
Flane and...
Ever since the tournament.
Hey!
Yep.
Oh.
Ah, I see. So you are Gerald's child. You so resemble your mother. I did indeed. I've been gone from the monastery. Might I... Do you mind terribly? I am certain she...
That's so.
The battle of the eagle and lion is coming up soon. I'll have a little faith. I'm sorry. I do find you very... Gronder Field is in the Empire. I thought I heard that... Oh, perhaps we'll travel through... Hello? Hello? Lost I... Hello? Huh?
Going all the way to the Empire? Everyone else seems to...
Excuse me, Professor. Well, I don't really want to leave. I'm not very... Yes, this...
Sounds fun! A little more secret.
That smell. It's amazing.
This is nearly...
The fishing?
Oh.
Come on. Why are they having a... You're not condoning this, right? Are you? Good.
That's right.
Indeed.
I received a rare... My father attended... I think he is quite proud.
Hello there.
You know, but after the civil, there are 3 even now. How could... Oh!
Professor. Hey, Professor, what's going on? A suspicious man? Where? Oh, is that him? What do you think he's up to? Never mind that. Let's get him. Keep watch. It's so boring. My instincts tell me that he's up to no good, and my instincts are never wrong. Come on, let's get him before he has a chance to strike. There's no time to calm down. I'm just gonna... Oh no. The path he's walking down leads to the plaza where the kids play. There's no way I'm letting this guy get anywhere near those kids.
Caspar, why did you disobey your professor?
Well,
I am not seeking excuses from you. I asked because I want you to consider your actions and apologize for them. It just so happens that you were correct in your assumption that this man was a villain. If that were not so, he would not have chosen to take his own life upon seeing you advancing toward him.
Great. So I was...
But, because of your actions, that is all we know. There is no way for us to know who he was, what he was planning to do, or if he has allies lurking about. The only lead we have is a scorpion tattooed on his arm. If this indicates that he was a member of an underground organization, we have no way of dealing with it. Are you prepared to be held responsible if his group commits a serious crime? Oh, I couldn't possibly.
What are you talking about, Professor? We didn't do anything wrong. Those kids might have been in danger if we didn't act. I couldn't just stand by and let that happen.
I'm just I had imagined the academy as a chance to possibly relax after graduating. I want to just... It's not... Your class seems pretty... What do you say? I believe I didn't... Wonderful. By the way, I'll need...
Professor.
goddess. I ask for guidance. Professor, I suppose you came by to pray too? I see. That's why I'm here too. Oh, nothing specific. I only call upon the goddess to give thanks, or perhaps to ask for protection. Anyhow, I should be on my way. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't really know what to say. I'm not very good at talking to people. The truth is, I didn't interact with people too often before I came here. Oh, no particular reason. I'm simply not very good at it. That's just how I am. No need to apologize. I'm sorry. You shouldn't waste your time worrying about me. Please, just ignore me. I, have to be going now. Goodbye, Professor.
Definitely.
The Battle of the Eagle and if you are victorious, the Archbishop will know.
Along with Flame, but now his origin, he is apparently anyway.
Professor.
What do you say, Adel?
Do you need something? Sorry, Professor. Since I couldn't graduate last year,
Witness, Bridget. I will not be stopping. Flame Spirit protect.
Hello there. After the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, it's a three-way battle. You have to be proactive. Great.
I'm not good, but I'm loud.
Singing is nice, isn't it?
Well,
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's very kind of you. The Death Knight's true. Did you? Did you? Did you? Did you? Did you? Okay.
Need something? This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
I have a favor to ask.
Hello there.
Professor. Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I could do to lighten your load a bit? Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all, cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along. Huh? Did I not mention that? How thoughtless! What an embarrassing gaffe! My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence. But sometimes a knight would pass by, wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh? No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies. That's right. I wasn't even 15 years old. Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him. Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can. Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
Since we were little, Ingrid... Since we... That's my... Since we... People say you're quite... Perhaps if I joined your class, I could watch your... Indeed. I'll transfer to your...
I don't know if you've heard, but oh, the lengths. If only it weren't for Seteth's strict orders. Have you ever tried? I'm not.
I always thought, but my opponent, whoever he is, I'm going to make him. I'm not going to let... I'm not going... No. 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 That...
Yes. Our preparation. The recent I've been commissioned. You be on your guard, okay? I won't go die.
The glory.
The situation I hope you were able to put all of that behind. I look forward. This is
The glory. Such.
I look.
I hear that you participate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The glory.
The fish. I heard you did. Thanks.
Fodlin is... I don't...
I'm going to catch...
I guess that... Oh.
I'm going to...
Yes. Yes, Cree. I had lost.
like to... I have done...
All things. Yeah. I'm a quick. Go on. All things. All things.
Thanks for the...
Your... I worked... I have... You are... You have... Could you perhaps... I grasp it so...
Teach.
I wonder why. Why does Lady Rhea give you special treatment? You're not particularly strong or good-looking. You seem exceedingly unremarkable. Not that I doubt you were a skilled mercenary. Shamir came from the same background, but she doesn't get nearly as much of Lady Rhea's attention. Besides, it'd be one thing if you got brought on as a knight, but a professorship, unprecedented. I just don't get it. I'm flummoxed as to why she holds you in such high esteem. And it's not like just anyone can wield the Sword of the Creator. It's a legendary relic, right? And it was casually handed over to you. It's unbelievable. Maybe it's because you're related to Geralt. He was a leader of the Knights of Seiros, and probably the finest mercenary in all Fodlan. By the time I joined, he was gone, so I don't know him too well, but he's strong, right? Oh, come on. There can't be a soul in Fodlan who hasn't heard tales of the Bladebreaker. Maybe that's it. Geralt used his influence to help you. But Lady Rhea wouldn't give you favorable treatment because of that. No, definitely not. There must be something more to you. Okay, that settles it. I'm going to watch from afar. Figure out what Lady Rhea could possibly see in you. Whatever it is, maybe I can copy it so that you'll take a shine to me as well. And if I discover that your intentions are malicious, I'll cut you down with relish.
Excuse me, Professor. May I have a moment of your time? Ah, wonderful. I was hoping you might enlighten me. About yourself, that is. You see, I happen to be quite curious about you. Well, because there is something different about you. You possess an air of mystery. I could not help but notice when first we met. I am intrigued, to say the least. I find it rather difficult to put into words. Were I to wax poetic, I would say you remind me of the sea. Have you ever been, Professor?
The sea is vast, boundless. On the surface, all seems still. Yet beneath that stillness, it is unfathomably deep. Within, it teems with life. Yet without, one is lucky to glimpse a fleeting shadow. And yet, all one must do is cast a line to grasp hold of all that life. You cannot see it at a glance, but it is there all the same. About fish, of course. Oh, bother. I got sidetracked, didn't I? Right. About the sea. During a storm, the once calm waters become mighty enough to overturn even the vastest ships. Not unlike you. You are calm. You carry yourself with poise. Yet you wield great power. My brother was uncertain of you at first. He once referred to you as a youth of dubious origin. Oh, but please do not think ill of him. He is incredibly dedicated to his work. So surely you'll understand why he would have doubts about one of whom he knows so little. Nobody even seems to know your age. Incidentally, how old are you? Aha! I suspect that if you choose not to say, you must be quite young. Looking at you, it is quite difficult for me to determine. I wonder... Could you be younger than your own students? Who? Me? Well, I am roughly the same age as the other youths here. Be that as it may, it is simply not the case. Oh, by the way, you should know I had actually been considering enrolling in the academy for a while. I have endured hard times, but I am so grateful that those very experiences led to my acceptance at the academy. Oh, my apologies. I am sure you have much work to do. I will not keep you any longer. We must speak again sometime, if that would be all right. Have a lovely day.
Oh, Chatterbox, it's you. Do you need this room for something? Should I leave? Are you sure? With me here, you won't be able to focus on whatever you're doing. Alright, if you're sure. You're a strange one, you know that? When I came in earlier, people couldn't leave fast enough. They ran away like I was a bad smell. I should be used to that sort of thing by now, but... well, it stung a little bit. I almost don't blame them. Everyone must have heard the rumors by now. A girl who summons monsters when she sighs. That's not the kind of thing people keep to themselves. Anyway, I prefer solitude. It's easier that way. You really didn't know? Yeah, the rumors are true as heck. That's why the Knights stuck me in Abyss. If anything was going to happen, better down there than up here. That was the idea anyway. Oh, you had that look on your face. The yikes, get this creep away from me look. It's okay, I'll leave. Look how dangerous I am after all. You wouldn't want to be left alone with someone like me. Who knows? Maybe I'll get exasperated and without thinking I'll start to... Sorry to scare you, Chatterbox. I don't usually do that. Guess I haven't been getting enough sleep. Everybody talking about me like I'm some freak. It's been bothering me. It doesn't matter. Gossip is petty and a waste of energy, so there's no need for me to pay it any mind. The funny thing is, all this drama has made me more likely to lose my cool. If that happens, you'll help me out, right?
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to chat? Come now. You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff. Indeed, the further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit. Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy. Of course, I also contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company. I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery. Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was taking work as a mercenary. This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not? Oh, I am aware. You too were certainly enigmatic, as far as mercenaries go. For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years. In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair, warriors to be respected and feared. You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon. They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts. So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
My present.
We'll manage.
We have...
I feel like I get it now.
Aha! It's starting to...
How long will this take?
As long as it makes me stronger.
Hope this is good for some...
I've got it.
Well worth the...
I finally...
Good evening, Professor. Returning from work, I take it? I commend you for working so late into the evening. All of my days at the Academy are enriching thanks to you. Try not to overtax yourself, all right? I'm concerned for your health. We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help, you know. Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you. I don't want you to think less of me for saying this, but here we are. At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit. Yet you seemed very composed and mature despite your age.
You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone is cared for. But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students. If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake. Oh, you know, I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things. Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my... well, you can imagine how embarrassed I was. My mind can be so scattered sometimes. Anyway, where was I? Ah, that's right. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me, is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to help in any way I can. Whatever you need, just say the word. I look forward to helping you out.
Thank you.
I am grateful.
I am...
Ready and willing. I got this.
Let me at him.
Leave it to me.
Yeah!
Sure thing.
Yep. The sun.
Stay focused.
Me?
Each battle a chance to grow.
Don't forget who you're dealing with.
Look at you! Even stronger than I look, yeah? Fresh out of luck.
That's what you get.
Hilda! Hilda!
Not too shabby.
It is such a...
You can weather the storm, huh?
Thank you. You fought well.
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
Amazing.
Face it, I'm better than you.
At least you're no coward.
seemed ripe for defeat.
Stay focused.
I got this.
Let me at him. You're stronger than I look, yeah?
Leave it to me.
Much needed.
Who, me?
Here!
Sure thing. Don't forget who you're dealing with.
My thank you so much.
I am grateful.
I have gratitude.
I will get the victory.
Ready and willing.
Leave it to me. Who, me?
Let me at him.
I got this.
The sun.
Stay focused.
Yep.
Unexpected.
Happenstance can be deadly.
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
Should have trained better.
I guess hard work does pay off.
Sure thing. Don't forget who you're dealing with.
Look at you!
May my foes someday forgive me.
You're stronger than I look, yeah?
Strength in action.
As expected.
Hey, good job.
Easy peasy. No biggie.
Each battle a chance to grow.
You're incredible.
Thanks.
At least you're no coward. Well, that...
Yep.
Now, leave it to me.
Let me at him.
The sun.
Sure thing.
Who, me?
The sun.
I got this.
Leave it to me. Yep.
Easy peasy.
Let me at him.
Sure thing.
Oh, nice!
That bounty isn't up for grabs, pal.
What's the matter, Ingrid? I never hear you sigh like that.
Oh, hi, Dorothea. And hello, Professor. Nothing's the matter. Well, nothing major.
You don't look like it's nothing major. Then again, I suppose you always have a furrowed brow, don't you?
Truth be told, there's rather a lot going on. It seems that there's always something to worry about. A childhood friend who's always causing trouble, my family, things like that. You see, I received a letter from my father recently.
From Count Galatea? What a kind gentleman to have for a father.
I thank you. But the content within the letter is what I find troubling.
Let me see. Oh, it's a marriage proposal. For you.
I've not met him, though I've heard his name here and there. He began life as a merchant, but has somehow achieved rank in court, an enterprising noble from an allied territory. It's most likely that he wants the crest of Daphne that I bear, to adorn his family name.
Yes, that sounds about right. The jerk.
You sound as though you know him. Do you?
Yes, I must admit that I know him. He tried to court me when I was a singer. Best advice I can give you, Ingrid? Stay far, far away from this guy.
He's offered a sizable dowry, so I must at least consider it, for the sake of my family.
Dowry? Blood money. That's all it is.
Dorothea,
This jerk's entire fortune is soaked in blood. Do you want to rebuild your own house using that kind of money? I mean, it's all just rumors, but I think it still might be worth investigating. What do you think, Professor? Should we go check this guy out? Great. Let's tell the others.
Really? Okay.
The more we look into this guy, the more I see he's a monster and no good for my Ingrid.
No kidding. There's no denying it. We better get back to the monastery.
Hold on a minute, you brats. Hand over the girl.
Surely you can't mean me.
This jerk figures he can grab Ingrid. Of course, we know but we'll never let him. Protect Ingrid!
Haha!
Ready.
That's my cue.
Stay focused.
Leave it to me.
I got this.
Let me at him.
Sure thing.
The sun.
Yep.
I'll increase the reward.
That merchant is giving orders to...
face it, I'm better than you.
You're fresh out of luck.
I got this.
Well done.
Ready.
Leave it to me.
Stay focused. We must.
That helps.
Let me at him.
That's my cue.
Yep.
The sun.
Sure thing. Don't forget who you're dealing with.
It's an ambush! Ingrid's in trouble!
sped a weakling to their demise.
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
No biggie.
It's simple.
I just worked harder. Apologies. The shame of the...
I got this. Strength in action.
The shame of the... How vexed...
Sure thing.
The sun.
Let me at him.
Yep.
It's good to be king.
Who's next?
May my foes someday forgive me. Easy peasy.
They've only...
Ready.
That's my cue.
Leave it to me.
The shame of defeat.
Leave it to me.
Ready.
Yep.
No biggie.
It's...
I got this.
It could get rough.
You underestimated me. There's...
Let me at him. Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
Sure thing. Face it, I'm better than you.
Whoa.
Stay focused.
I went overboard. The sun.
You're stronger than I look, yeah?
Leave it to me. I just worked harder. Nighty-night.
Sorry, don't know my own strength.
They seemed ripe for defeat.
Stay focused.
Sure thing.
Ready.
I got this.
Thanks. Leave it to me.
Let me at him.
The sun.
Yep.
I sped a weakling to their demise.
At least you're no coward.
As expected.
Maybe not. I won? That can't be right.
I'm a quick.
That's my cue.
The sun.
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
I sped a weakling to their demise. Doubt.
Out of my way. I'll never.
Enemies in hiding? Here?
I won? That can't be right.
might be my limit. You underestimated me.
You're stronger than I look, yeah?
Won that. Huh.
Each battle a chance to grow.
It could get rough. I am Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Sure thing.
The sun.
Ready. That's my cue.
Yep.
Stay focused.
Let me at him.
Easy peasy. All that work?
Look at you!
As expected.
Noted. Never end up on your bad side.
Thank you.
I got this.
Finally, it's over.
Oh, hush. For you.
I'm okay, really. My father will need to hear of this.
Ingrid, welcome back. Did you speak with your father?
I did. I just returned to the monastery. As soon as I informed him of the suitor's unsavory tendencies, he rejected the proposal outright. Were we to form ties with such an individual, it would bode poorly for our family, regardless of the weighty dowry offered.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad it all worked out.
You and me both. My father also insisted I take this. Indeed. This is the magic lance Lewin, which has been passed down for generations within my family. My father and siblings have no way of using it, since they bear no crest. Father told me I should take it, and use it to protect myself with. He said it's far better used protecting his daughter than gathering dust.
Oh, that's so sweet. Your father really does mean well, Ingrid.
He's unendingly stubborn, but I am proud of who he is. Dorothea, Professor, I want to thank you.
We couldn't just do nothing while you were facing a life of being married to a monster. I could never hand over my lovely Ingrid to some jerk who only wants her for her crest.
Oh, do I belong to you now, rather than to myself?
Why, thank you so much.
I am grateful.
I have gratitude. Thanks so much.
I thank you.
Not bad. You're late. Thanks for taking. I learn with. Not bad.
It was but a... I don't need your... It was but a... I shall indeed... Oh, that's...
Brings back. Couldn't have... Who might?
All things... Aha!
Professor.
Yes, these herbs will do, though I note we're short on arcane crystals. I'll make a note to keep some in reserve next time. Yes, that's everything. All I need now is a test subject for the ritual. Not a what, a who, meaning you. Now, lie still, please. Fair point. A bit of rest to clear my head would be good for the next steps. Let us leave off here, and I shall see you again in the morning. I'd better make some headway on this tomorrow. Every day counts, you know. If I can complete this ritual, I'll be famous throughout the known world for it. Oh! The prestige it will bring me is necessary to restore my fallen house. Or was your question, why go to so much trouble for a fallen house? Because I am a nouvelle, as were all my ancestors. And our line has endured too long to end with me. Oh, yes, you don't know. Well, seeing as you are serving both as my research assistant and test subject, I should explain myself. House Nouvelle was granted its peerage shortly after the establishment of the Empire. For generations, the heads of our house have been scholars of magic. They often enjoyed appointments to esteemed posts within the Empire. However, during the insurrection of the Seven, we cast our lot with the Emperor and were punished for it. We suffered further losses when we were used as a sacrifice to Dagda and Brigid during their attack. My family, including my parents and older brother, died then. The town of Nouvelle is now an ash heap. The 6 great families decreed this to be the end of my house. We have not left now but the name. No title? No subjects? No land? Everything I was to inherit has been taken from me. What I require is an achievement so grand that Lady Edelgard would be forced to recognize it. And then, House Nouvelle will take its rightful place among the elite class once more. You understand that to collaborate with me towards such a grand purpose is a high honor, don't you? But yes, good night. I expect to see you bright and early tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
We did okay. I see.
I'm getting the hang of it.
But still got room to grow.
All that studying has paid
You've done me a great service.
Thank you so much.
Claude, what are you doing?
The training equipment needed maintenance, so I thought I'd give it a good cleaning and some oil.
Why is that for you to do?
If you intend to use something a lot, it's on you to take good care of it.
You are a noble who does not have fear of working with hardness or becoming dirty. And you can climb trees. I am impressed.
Thanks, but to be honest, I don't think being a noble really has anything to do with anything. Nobles and commoners are all equal here. We're all buddies. Even you do chores, don't you? Social rank doesn't matter when you put your life in each other's hands. I like that about this place.
I have your same opinion. Status is something chosen by chance, not by a person. Everything became different when I came from Brigid to the Empire. Nobility does not stop life from surprising you.
I know just what you mean. It's not like the ancestors of the nobility or royalty were selected by the goddess herself, after all. What does origin or status matter? In the grand scheme of things, we're all just insignificant mortals. Nobility isn't a matter of birthright alone. At least not in my eyes.
Claude, you are very much strange for a noble.
Thanks, and same to you. You're a princess of Brigid, right? If I'm a strange noble, you are too.
I am normal in Brigid. In Fodlan, you are an abnormality.
An abnormality, am I? Gentleman that I am, I'll go ahead and take that as a compliment.
I think also that your heart is kind. I am thinking you will be a good king.
I'll remember that. But for now, this equipment isn't going to clean itself.
I will be helping you. We will join together our efforts.
You're an abnormality, Princess. A wonderful abnormality.
Huh? What's that noise? Sounds like someone's having fun. Maybe it's coming from the greenhouse.
That was really fun, Bernie. Good thing I found such an out-of-the-way spot to play. Only the pretty flowers heard me here. Isn't that right, little flower? You're the only one who heard, aren't you? What did you think?
That was amazing!
Why's your voice so deep?
What? I'm no flower.
Oh no. Raphael, you heard it all, didn't you?
I did! What kind of instrument was that? I could hear it all the way over at the training grounds. It was great. I didn't know you could play.
All the way from the training grounds? Oh.
That's right. Then I came here to tell you how good you sounded.
Good. No, I'm on to you. First, you flatter me. Then you get me to perform on stage in front of everyone to humiliate me.
No? But that's a great idea. Everyone should be able to hear your music.
Ah, I knew it! Monster! I won't fall victim to your schemes!
I don't know what just happened, but I think I might have scared her.
Yet another lovely day. On such a fine day as this, it would certainly be nice to go for a stroll with someone. I wonder if anyone is around. Oh my, such awful noises. Who, or rather, what is making those sounds?
Huh? Oh, hello, Flame!
My apologies. I feel a bit better now.
Oh, you scared me. You nearly knocked me over with that scream.
Well, you startled me, appearing out of nowhere and making such sounds. What is it you are doing here anyway?
I'm just out here using logs to train.
Wow, are you really capable of lifting something so massive, Raphael?
Of course. Wanna see? See? Told you I could do it.
That was magnificent. Do you suppose I could give it a try as well?
It might be a bit too much for your tiny arms.
Tiny or no, I want to be stronger. Do you have any tips for someone both willing and eager to grow?
It's probably best to start by practicing your battle cry. If you let out a good shout, you'll feel even more powerful.
You are a font of knowledge. Can you apply your wisdom and show me by example?
No problem. Just follow my lead. Yeah! Hurrah!
Yeah! Hurrah!
Wah! Yeah!
Whoa!
How did I fare? Do I look stronger now? It's working! I knew this would help!
Aha, Lysithea. It's wrong to tease, yet I can hardly help myself. I know a secret. Your secret, in fact.
I think you mean a baseless rumor. Why are you wasting your time? And mine, for that matter.
Well... It's a secret that could completely overturn what is considered common knowledge in crest research.
Shut your mouth! Just... Let's go talk somewhere other than here. Okay, where did you hear about it?
There was a sort of accident in Professor Hanneman's room.
I should have figured. You haven't told anyone, have you?
Of course not. If someone else were to learn you have 2 crests, I might lose you as a test subject.
Please stop talking so loudly. So what if I have 2 crests? If you insist on speaking of it, please do so quietly.
My intuition was correct. You do have 2 crests.
Wait, what? Did you just trick me?
Trick is such a strong word. I think of it as testing a hypothesis. The truth is, I simply made an educated guess.
Well, now that I've confirmed it for you, there's not much I can do.
I disagree. For example, you could tell me if you were born with them, or is the source magical? What does it feel like to use both crests at the same time? Is it pleasant, painful, euphoric?
Enough is enough! I am done talking about this. As though I'd speak of this to the likes of you.
I understand her desire for privacy, but to refuse my request for knowledge? It's, well, it's rude.
Stupid rain! Go back to the stupid cloud you came from. I'm soaked. What a pain.
Happy? Yikes, you look like you just crawled out of a lake. Here, dry yourself off. And don't just stand there, you'll catch a cold. Come on, I'll make you some tea.
Oh, okay.
Huh, it's been ages since I had a nice cup of tea during a rainstorm. Pretty nice, eh?
I don't drink tea very often. It is nice. But what does the rain have to do with anything?
Doesn't rain make you want to read a book? Or rather, nap with a book on your lap. Though, I guess I'd like that no matter the weather. But then, if the book is too good, not only will I be unable to sleep, my tea would get cold. That makes brewing it a wasted effort. Ah, and that's why I don't drink tea when it rains.
Right. Thanks for clearing that up. And thanks for the cup of tea. Well, I'm pretty much dry now. Gotta say though, I'm kinda confused.
Huh? About what?
This just seems way out of character for you. You're so focused on yourself, you've barely ever spoken to me before now.
No, good point. The thing is, I'm not cut out for battle. If a fight breaks out, I'm only a liability. It's better for everyone if I keep my distance.
What does fighting have to do with... Oh, I get it. You think I'm gonna sigh. You're just like the others. But if that's true, why are you acting so different?
What do you mean? Use your words to make the things in your head make sense to the rest of us.
Fine. Here's what's in my head. I don't understand why you're being nice to me. Look around us. Nobody else will even risk coming near me.
They're probably afraid you'll sigh, since you looked pretty rough when we came in. Makes sense. Your sighs are disastrous. If I can prevent one with a nice, lazy cup of tea, it's the least I can do.
I see. You did it for your own sake. Well, whatever your reasons, I'm surprised that you'd even consider doing this. For me.
Surprised or not, it's no skin off my back. I'll keep doing what I do, regardless of anyone's expectations. Think on that. I expected you to be a hazard, but you weren't. No harm, no foul, no need to sigh.
If only it were that simple. Is that Yuri? I gotta evaporate! Maybe if I just curl into a ball, I'll pass as a boulder! Or a pebble.
Hey, Bernadetta.
You can see me?
Clearly. You're a tricky one. Always trying to hide when I'm around.
Sorry. Please forgive me.
If you want forgiveness, then explain yourself. But make it quick. You always ramble on.
Well, when I was little, my mother and father, they...
You've gotta be kidding. Cut to the chase, please.
You remind me of one of my old friends.
Oh, come now. Whoever this friend of yours is can't possibly compare to me.
I'm telling the truth.
All right. What was this friend like then? The way you run and hide from me, they must have been a real piece of work.
That's not it at all. He was the assistant to the gardener at our estate. My friend was gentle, trustworthy, gorgeous, and, well, he was the only person who was ever nice to me. We used to run around the gardens playing together.
And why is it you keep running away from me?
That's... do I really have to say? We hardly even know each other.
You never have to do anything. But if you don't, you and I won't have a shot at knowing one another, and you'll carry on avoiding me forever.
But that's no good either. Okay. I'll tell you. The thing is, because of me, he got in trouble. After that, I never saw him again. You see, my father hated commoners, and when he found out I was spending a lot of time with one, well, he's probably dead now, and it's all my fault. It's because of me. He must have hated me.
That doesn't sound right to me. Why would you think all that? Nothing you did would make his death your fault. And hating you for something that isn't your fault is absolutely absurd. Delusional, even.
You're wrong. He'd definitely hate me if he knew. How would you know anyway? What? Did you know my friend or something?
In a manner. Right. So, remember back when you were a kid? You tripped while holding some gardening shears? And your friend got cut pretty badly.
Oh, yeah. I remember. But how did you know about that?
If I bore you any ill will, it would have only been for cutting my face with those damn shears.
Cutting your face? Shears? But there's no way!
But there is. That friend? That was me, Bernadetta. Anyway, I'm glad I finally got to hear how you felt about all of that. Let's spend time together later and chat about the good old days. Get to know each other again.
But how did... But he... But...
veil.